Hi, I'm Marty Nemko. This is a short story about aging, luck, and a bit about hypocrisy. I call it closing. The year was 1991. Although Alex rarely made Salesperson of the Month, he was always at least middle of the pack. But as he passed age 60, his sales faded, and at age 70, he had a heart attack and retired. They threw him the requisite party, complete with reminiscence and roasting, and Alex retreated to a life of long breakfasts, photography, and doctor's appointments. But he was sad at his uselessness. So he phoned the real estate office's broker and asked if he could sit at a desk weekday mornings when most of the agents were out prospecting or not working. And Alex showed up every morning at 9. He would do crossword puzzles while listening to talk radio or Broadway show tunes. For his birthday, his daughter gave him a senior-friendly cell phone that she loaded with his favorite tunes. One morning, while he was listening to Bally High, remember from South Pacific, and was immersed at the same time in the local newspaper's crossword, he said, "The New York Times one makes you have to know these weird words that no one needs to know." Anyway, while he was doing that, he was awakened by a tap on his shoulder. It was a beautiful 25-year-old woman. "Hi, my name's Rebecca. Are you a real estate agent?" Alex's license was still active, and so he nodded. "I'm looking to buy a house, but I don't know if I can afford what I want. It can be small, but I grew up in an apartment that looked onto a gas station, and so I would love a view." With the wisdom and lack of hunger that sometimes comes with age, Alex asked, "Wouldn't you be more compatible with an agent closer to your age?" Rebecca replied, "I've never heard a salesperson tries to talk me out of buying from him, especially a big-ticket item. That's honest. I want to hire you." That energized even the tired Alex, and he summoned every atom of energy to try to find a home that would work for her. Of course, they combed the multiple listings website and other online sources. Of course, he showed her many possibilities, but none of those worked. So then, every day, he spent hours by himself driving every block of the parts of Oakland with a view. And every time he saw a small home in bad condition, the only way it would be affordable, he left a handwritten note in the mailbox asking if the owner might be interested in selling. Alex left over 100 notes, got 3 responses, and 1 was acceptable. Not great. The rooms were small, and only one room had a view. And as an older house, the window was small, but it was affordable, barely. To make the deal close, Alex called on lots of his old lending officer buddies until he twisted the arm of one of them to not only give her the loan, but at a good rate. The pest control report, though, came back $110,000. But he showed it to one of the fix-it guys he had long used, and the guy said, "Those pest control companies, rip-offs. I can do it all perfectly for 30 grand. And so, when Rebecca threw a party for her new home, Alex was the guest of honor. But on October 19th, 1991, the Oakland, California Fire Department failed to fully put out a grass fire, and 2,843 single-family homes and 437 apartment and condominiums were destroyed, including Rebecca's. Alex stood next to Rebecca, surveying what was left, the foundation, the fireplace, and the rubble. He said, "You'll rebuild." And she replied, "No, we will." 3 years later, Rebecca had, thanks to the insurance, the home of her dreams. It was built including 3 rooms with big, beautiful views. Now here's the nonfiction part. I have lived in the Oakland Hills since 1976. My home was 3 blocks from the fire area. Before the fire, most of the homes were modest. And now, they're mostly mini mansions and not so mini mansions. Rather hypocritical. Nearly everyone in the Bay Area claims to be an environmentalist, and yet when thousands of them, literally, got the chance to stick it to the insurance companies, they built environmental monstrosities. Don King wrote, "Hypocrisy is the mother of all evil." I'm Marty Nemko.